Hello, good evening, everyone. So our resource person, Ms. Shilpi Singh, has already joined. Shilpi, can we see you, please? Okay. Hi, Shilpi. So
Hi.
great to have you here. We shall formally begin the session now. So let me formally start the session. So students, I hope all of you have joined, and those who have not joined, please ask your friends to join quickly. So a very warm welcome to Shilpi Singh, our guest for today's session, and welcome back, students. This session themed as gender, culture, and travel will be delivered by our specialist having diverse work experience in the field of gender aspects of travel. Shilpi is a true example of how a woman wears multiple hats and excels in all, a true inspiration for the women from all walks of life. She has been one of the strongest proponent of barrier-free spaces and travel for all genders in India. Through her Reclaim My Space initiative, Shilpi ma'am has taken up multiple projects and research work which explores how spaces, our cities, our towns, villages, and literally every other spaces and modes of travel is gendered and has been built up with a male perspective in mind. Her organization, Unhotel India, has constantly yearned to realize the dream of making spaces and travel conducive for women, differently abled, and LGBTQ communities. She's an alumnus of prestigious Vital Voices Global Ambassadors Program. In her coaching career, Shilpi has coached and mentored more than 500 women, helping them in career navigation, building them professionally, and with living with awareness. And now I would request, without any further delay, our resource person, Ms. Shilpi Singh, to share her knowledge on this topic. And she would explore how mobility trends are also differentiated by gender with her vast knowledge and experiences in the field. So over to you, ma'am.
Thanks, Shuchi. So wonderful of you to invite me in this forum. So I can see many young girls out there. In a sense, I can see their names. मैं उनके चेहरे तो नहीं देख पा रही हूँ, but I can see their names. So really happy to be here. Travel is something which is very close to my heart. I'm very passionate about travel and gender inclusivity. So there couldn't have been a better forum to be able to share my views on an aspect which covers both. So Shuchi, I just wanted to check with you ki, do they also have, if they want to answer a question, can they unmute themselves or
Yes,
they need to?
yes, the students can raise hand, and if you ask them to volunteer, they can raise hand, they can unmute themselves.
Okay,
We have very participative students.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, because I was under a lot of pressure ki, I hope, people don't disappear during the talk because 40-45 minutes is a lot of time to do one-way conversation. But
No,
I'll try
it
to
will
keep
be
it
interactive. There's no problem, and they do not disappear generally. They're very interested and enthusiastic set of students.
awesome,
They'll
amazing.
keep joining in and not to disappear.
Amazing. No, that's lovely. So, Shuchi has already introduced my work, which I do, especially in the space of travel. Um Before I start talking about my own experience, because आज का जो दिन है मैंने कोई presentation नहीं रखा है. I think हम सब बहुत tired हो चुके हैं online presence पे और presentations को देख देख के. Secondly, my idea was to share my experience. As I understand, all of you are young college students. और मुझे अपने दिन याद है जब मैं एक यंग कॉलेज स्टूडेंट थी, जब मैं दिल्ली आई थी पढ़ने के लिए पटना से, जो आज के टाइम में हमारे कंट्री में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज ऑफ द इलेक्शंस गोइंग ऑन देयर. But you know how the journey from Patna, I grew up in Dhanbad, from Dhanbad to Patna to Delhi. In each of these travel journeys, made me a better person, made me a more mature person. I had my own shares of challenges, I had my own shares of fears, I had my own shares of battles. और हर एक ये जो जर्नी था, जो एक ट्रेन की भी जर्नी होती थी, वो बहुत ही अमेजिंग होती थी और हर जर्नी के साथ एक ग्रोथ होती थी. तो आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट मोस्ट ऑफ यू ऑल्सो must have either come from various parts of the country, or even if you are within Delhi, you all travel from different parts of the city during non-COVID times to attend your college. So before I begin sharing some of my experiences, because I have divided my conversation into three parts. The last part will be a little bit more of data oriented, uh, because we understand that anything which is qualitative has to be supported by quantitative for people to really understand the business impact of what we are doing and saying today. Because end of the day, हम सब पढ़ रहे हैं और हम सब के अपने करियर एस्पिरेशंस हैं, और हर कुछ जो कॉर्पोरेट डोमेन में हो रहा है, जो इकोनॉमिक डोमेन में हो रहा है, वो कहीं ना कहीं बिजनेस को इम्पैक्ट करता है. तो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू ऑल्सो ब्रिंग इन द बिजनेस इम्पैक्ट ऑन ट्रैवल, ऑन जेंडर स्टडीज एज वेल. So before I begin, wanted to check with you guys कि आप लोग की क्या expectation है इस conversation से? What is it that you looking forward to hear in this conversation? Any one of you can raise hand, unmute yourself, and quickly share what do you expect. The others can put it in the chat box also. What are you expecting in next 40-45 minutes? Anybody who would like to talk also would be great. My advice to all of you is, when you get an opportunity to raise your hand and talk, don't let it go.
So who would want to come in first? Akshita? Come on. Okay, Kriti. Yes, Kriti, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Kriti this side from Political Science Honors pursuing. I'm in second year, and basically what I think is that maybe you must be telling about the gendered roles, like how they fit into different places and what are their travel experiences, and how we should sensitize people towards all such things. Like while traveling, it is always been this thing that females are not allowed that much way. Like I remember I used to watch one show on TLC, and because of that, I loved that particular thing, traveling, and all such thing. But when I asked my mom to whether pursue it as a career or not, so she told me that traveling is not for girls, and we can't do so much things. So maybe I think you must be speaking about all these things.
Okay, Kriti, thank you so much. Yeah, we would touch upon these things as well, for sure. Thanks so much for letting me know and sharing your personal story as well. It's not easy on a public platform to share your most personal moments and conversations with family, with friends. So thank you so much for that. Anyone else in the chat box?
Yeah, there is Shraddha. Shraddha, can you go ahead?
Good evening, ma'am. So, ma'am, basically, प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं है कि ट्रैवलिंग मतलब कि हम ट्रैवल करने जा सकते हैं, बट द सिचुएशन आउटसाइड इज नॉट गुड, जिसकी वजह से ये बोला जाता है कि हमें बाहर नहीं जाना, या कोई पर्टिकुलर टाइम दे दिया जाता है कि 8 बजे के बाद या 7 बजे के बाद बाहर नहीं जाना, बिकॉज हमारे पेरेंट्स थोड़े से वरीड होते हैं हमारे लिए. सो बाहर की मुझे लगता है कि बाहर के एनवायरनमेंट में भी कुछ है, कुछ कमी है सोसाइटी में भी, जिसकी वजह से हमें थोड़ा सा इसको अवॉइड करना पड़ता है. बिकॉज कोई भी पेरेंट ये नहीं चाहेगा कि हम बाहर जाके मतलब जो करना चाहते हैं वो ना कर पाए.
मेरे मुंह में टेस्ट नहीं है.
Sure. Thank you so much for sharing that. So, how by traveling we can know more and more about the cultural diversity and even the constraints. Yeah. Ananya, thanks Ananya. So I'm getting some hang of कि आप क्या expect कर रहे हो कि हमारी conversation किस बारे में होगी. Some things which you're talking about are things which are common, which each one of us would have gone through at some point or the other in our lives, if not from parents, then from friends, from spouses, or someone else around. So I'll tell you a little my story of travel, what I remember of travel as a little young child. I want to know about your experience as a businesswoman, the obstacles you faced. Okay, so I will introduce that, Ramita, as a business travel woman. I can share some of my experiences out there. Shuchi, my submission to you would be, if I am overshooting time, because I would definitely want to cover a couple of these questions which they're asking. Just, you can tell me, Shilpi, time कम है तो मैं अपनी कहानी को थोड़ी छोटी कर लूंगी.
Yes, certainly. So Shilpi, can we take one more question from Reet?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Reet, can you please unmute yourself?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Reet, student of Political Science Honours, third year. So again, my question to you was something which has already been reiterated by a couple of students. So, of course, my question is that seeing that you've come so far, I'd like to know your experiences, and that at any point of time in life, have you ever felt vulnerable? Because I really feel that travel it's a bigger word. It covers larger geographical areas, but something as simple as going to a walk in a park, it makes me feel very vulnerable. I go to park every day from 4 to 5, and I always it's my I mean, without fail, I keep a pocket knife in my pockets. So that is how I feel, that being a woman, I feel very vulnerable. So I'd like to, of course, I'd like to know about your experience, and things which you can suggest to ensure that this gap can be bridged. That would be it. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Very, very relevant point. And now that you mentioned this, I will definitely share a couple of my stories of Delhi travel, and what I would do at that point of time. Any more questions, Shuchi?
As of now, I think there is one more. I would like to read it for you.
Sure.
So this is from Akshita. We have previously discussed about mobility and how women's mobility is restricted. Maybe we will be taking it at deeper level.
Yeah, sure. I will definitely touch upon it more from my interaction with more women around it. And Shruti, you were part of my research, which I was doing at that point of time on Reclaim My Space. I will cover some parts of that as well. So I was telling you, my first remembrance of my travel, especially when Shuchi shared this topic with me, and I was thinking कि अच्छा मैं ऐसा क्या बताऊं जो रिसर्च पेपर में नहीं है, जो आप गूगल करके नहीं निकाल सकते हो. What is it that I add to this conversation, which is very specific to my experience? So I've tried to keep most part of the conversation from that perspective, apart from the data side. तो मुझे याद है कि I was growing up in the coal town of Dhanbad, which is now in Jharkhand, and we had a train called Damodar Express. Damodar is a river's name, जो धनबाद से पटना आती थी, and the distance between Dhanbad to Patna by train would be like 11 at night. We would start from Dhanbad, and 5 in the morning we would be in Patna. So a very, very young girl, I must be 4, 5, and every holiday we used to go to Patna. Unlike today, we didn't really get to travel too much to too many places at that point of time. So most of the travel would be to your hometown, दादी नानी के घर, गांव चले गए. So most of the travel वो होते थे. तो मुझे याद है कि मैं अपनी माँ का हाथ पकड़ के स्टेशन पे हम ट्रेन पे चढ़ते थे, and many times my father would also be there, but then we would enter into this 6-seater compartment. Second class में चलते थे हम तब, 3 AC तब था भी नहीं. There used to be some first class or whatever, but we could not afford it, so we were in the second class. Or we would enter into this little coupe which had 6 seats, 3 left में और 3 right में, and there would be only women out there, and my father would come and he would drop us there, and then he would say अच्छा मैं जाता हूँ अपनी सीट पे, और वो अपनी सीट पे चले जाते थे. And then I realized after multiple travel, okay, that this compartment, this little 6-seater compartment is meant only for women, and it used to be called ladies coupe. So, and अंदर में एक छोटी सी छिटकनी होती थी, वो छिटकनी बंद कर दी, and all the women out there would feel absolutely safe, and then they would start chatting, and people would start talking, and ये चलता रहा, ये सिलसिला काफी टाइम तक चलता रहा. मैं बड़ी हो गई और ये सिलसिला वैसे ही चलता रहा. Every time we would go into the train and go to our compartment, and sometimes अगर रिजर्वेशन नहीं मिली उसमें लेडीज कूपे में, तो हमें बाहर सोना पड़ता था. बट आई रिमेम्बर दैट everybody would be very uncomfortable and upset about it. And that's when I realized, when I grew up, that gender actually was playing such a big role in this whole journey from Dhanbad to Patna, which would happen every 5 months or 6 months or 4 months, whatever it was. And I realized that how traveling for women was so unsafe that you had to really categorize a different compartment for women to travel so that they can sleep at ease and they can travel at ease without any fear. And I could understand what the challenges you were when I started traveling alone from Patna to Delhi when I joined JNU to study there. एंड आई रिमेम्बर मैं श्रमजीवी लेके आती थी और श्रमजीवी सुबह सुबह दिल्ली में 5 बजे पहुंच जाती थी शायद, और विंटर्स में उस समय बिल्कुल अंधेरा होता था, एब्सोल्युटली पिच डार्क. And I used to feel so shit scared because I had lost my father before I moved to Delhi to study. So मेरे साथ ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं था कि कोई किसी ने आके मुझे कॉलेज छोड़ा और people came to drop me off. मुझे सब कुछ खुद से ही करना था. So when I first came to the station, I thought, oh my God, ये तो इतना रात है, दिल्ली के बारे में इतनी कहानियां सुनी हूँ, कैसे होगा? But there was a certain belief also that I can manage things on my own. I was always like that. Even as a school kid, I was always about managing things on my own. I had that confidence in me. I was a confident kid. बट डर बहुत होता था. वो ऑटो लेके दिल्ली स्टेशन से जेएनयू के कैंपस तक आने में बहुत डर होता था बिकॉज वो बिल्कुल अंधेरा होता था. बट एवरी ट्रैवल दैट आई डिड, every journey which I did made me stronger. Many a times श्रमजीवी हो या there was another train called Magad, many a times it used to happen. Chain pulling बहुत होती है बिहार में. अब पता नहीं क्योंकि अब हम उतनी ट्रेन में ट्रैवल नहीं करते, but chain pulling बहुत होती थी. And there are some very notorious areas, and if any one of you are from Bihar, you would know that. And all these young college students would enter the train without reservation, and they would just take over the entire compartment. Very intimidating youth. जिनको देख के सब अपनी अपनी जगह पे बैठ जाते थे. People would make sure their girls are around and things like that. And there have been cases many a times when they would just come on and plonk on your seat, and I would fight with them, and everyone would say, don't do this, it's not safe. But I would not keep quiet. I always said कि चुप रहने से चीजें नहीं बदलती हैं, आपको बोलना है, ये मेरी चीज है, ये मेरा राइट है. हाँ, मैं कैसे बोलूं, मैं लड़ूं या प्यार से बोलूं, समझा के बोलूं, वो अलग बात है, लेकिन मुझे कुछ ना कुछ बोलना है. So I would never keep quiet. And I'm telling you that every time I spoke up, every time I became a little more confident and a little more confident and a little more confident. And each bit of this bit by bit confidence helped me become who I was, helped me survive in Delhi, helped me survive in JNU. And I used to work when I was studying in JNU. मैं part-time काम भी करती थी because I had to support my own studies. And someone said कि दिल्ली में आप पार्क में भी जाते हो तो आपको डर लगता है, आप पॉकेट नाइफ लेके जाते हो. It's good to be a little bit careful. There's no harm in being careful. But I understand what you mean by saying that you can't be completely, carefree when you're out there in public space. It happens. And I remember I used to take a bus from JNU to Munirka, and it's the same place where the Nirbhaya case had happened. And from that Munirka bus stand, I used to go to New Friends Colony for my workspace and then come back again to that space. So there were many, many times when I would be at Munirka bus station at 10:30 at night, waiting for the JNU bus to come to board it. And I would be largely alone out there, maybe a couple of more people. But I used to always be very, very careful to see कि मेरे आसपास कौन है. I would be very, very vigilant about the locations around me, people around me. सबकी movement gauge करती थी. तो मैं completely agree करती हूँ कि ये feeling अच्छी नहीं है. ये feeling, it doesn't let you be who you are. But till the time that things don't change, we have to be vigilant. We have to be careful. But we don't have to be scared. This should not stop us from moving out. This should not stop us from doing what we have to do. We have to do it with, better equipped. We have to equip ourselves. तो अगर हमें लगता है कि नहीं, हमें मार्शल आर्ट सीखना चाहिए, जो मुझे लगता है कि हर स्कूल और कॉलेज में लड़कियों को सिखानी चाहिए. इट इज, एक तो ये कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल को एक डिफरेंट लेवल पे ले जाता है. आप सेल्फ डिफेंस कर सकते हो. और रही क्राइम और इंसिडेंट होने की बात, तो वो ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ लड़कियों के साथ होती है। मैं ऐसे कई इंसिडेंट्स जानती हूँ जहाँ लड़कों के साथ भी इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं। तो इट्स नॉट, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि उनके साथ ज्यादा होता है, बट उनके साथ भी होता है. So I always feel that the environment is not going to change for you. How can you change yourself so that you are not bogged down by that environment? That's my lesson number one. And that's a belief which I still work with. That's a belief that I still live with. And I feel each one of you are very young at this point of time. That's a belief which each one of you should live with. I don't know how many of you saw this wonderful movie, Queen, which came a few years ago. If you watched the movie, you can just type yes in your chat box, so I would know that you watched the movie. And there was this character called Rani there. Yes, most of you watched, yeah. काश की ये मूवी मेरे मेरे जब मैं 20s में थी तब आती, तो शायद I also might have not married then. I would have gone on my honeymoon all alone. But what I'm trying to say is, watching Rani enjoying Amsterdam the way she did, living her life, calling her shots, and say, to hell with you, this is my life which I'm going to enjoy. I think that's a story of a lot of women. To live life on your terms is something which travel teaches you like nothing. And I'll come to that a little later as well. So I'll park that thought and come to that later. But I'm saying that, once you start exploring, what is travel? Travel is exploration. And every time you step out, you explore something new about outside world, about your inner world as well, about your strengths, about your weaknesses as well. And I'm so happy to be talking about this today because it's a historic day, as all of us know. We have Kamala Harris, who's become the first woman vice president of America, the first woman of color, the first Asian woman of color in this chair in America, which is one of the most powerful nations in the world. And that the entire world is calling it a historic moment. The entire world is calling it a day to talk about. It means that gender is a talking point. We cannot shove it under the bed. It is still a talking point. तो अगर लोगों को एक यूएस जैसे कंट्री में भी उस पावर पोजीशन पे पहुंचने के लिए इतने साल वेट करने पड़े हैं, इतने years तक वेट करना पड़ा है, which means at some level the environment is same everywhere, and there are women who will pass through this environment to achieve what they have to achieve. And this story of Kamala Harris did not start with Kamala Harris. It started with her mother, who was from a Tamilian family, who traveled from Madras to US, who married a Jamaican man, who became a scientist, and started exploring life in a totally new way. And that's what travel does to you, not only for you, for generations, for people around you. It has an amazing impact out there. So yes, the world is not safe. Yes, the world is not perfect. Yes, our country is not perfect. But it's same for everyone. It's same for everyone. So, as I said, bit by bit, building your confidence, bit by bit, exploring yourself, you start exploring the world. And like some of you said that, हम सब ने ये सुना है कि यहाँ अकेले मत जाओ, वहां अकेले मत जाओ, इतनी रात को यहाँ मत जाओ. I work with a lot of people in the space of diversity inclusion, and I believe me, even my women colleagues जो कि इंक्लूजन के स्पेस में वर्क कर रहे हैं, उनको भी उनके घर वाले कॉन्स्टेंटली टोकते हैं कि कौन सी फ्लाइट लेनी चाहिए, कौन सा ड्राइवर तुम्हें पिक करने आ रहा है, कौन सा क्या करे. We are 45, 46, 50, 40. I think we are grown up to take our own decisions. And that is again something which I feel is हमारी मोबिलिटी की जो रिस्ट्रिक्शन है, वो जितना दूसरों से आती है, वो उतना हम भी अपने ऊपर रिस्ट्रिक्शन खुद ही अपनाते हैं. I say as a 45-year-old person, I'm intelligent enough to take certain business decisions. I'm intelligent enough to run a business. Am I not intelligent enough to decide when I have to travel, how I have to travel, with whom I have to travel? I don't think so. I need other people really worrying about it. So this whole worry का जो ये पूरा गेम है ना, ये सोसाइटी ने एक गेम बनाई हुई है वरी करने की, और उस वरी के गाप में हमें अकाउंटेबल बनाया जाता है. उस वरी के गाप में हमें बताया जाता है कि क्या सही है क्या गलत है, कि हमें क्या करना चाहिए हमें क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. जितना आप दूसरों को ये पावर देते हो उतना वो पावर लेते हैं. Who doesn't like power? Tomorrow if you have a power on someone, let me tell you 100% guarantee के साथ, you would love that power. We all love power. We are human beings, we love power, full stop. Power has no gender. So ये जो मोबिलिटी रिस्ट्रिक्शन है जो सोसाइटी हमें डाल रही है हमारे ऊपर, आई थिंक हमारे में ये कैपेसिटी और कैपेबिलिटी अब होनी चाहिए कि हम बोल सके कि हम अपना ध्यान खुद रख सकते हैं. टेक योर ओन इंटेलिजेंट डिसीजंस. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि रात के 1 बजे आप निकल जाओ, 2 बजे निकल जाओ अगर आप कंफर्टेबल नहीं हो. और अगर आप कंफर्टेबल हो, अगर आपको लगता है कि यू कैन, देन यू शुड. पर्सनली आई थिंक आई कैन एंड देयरफॉर आई डू. मैं रात को 2 बजे भी लैंड करती हूँ तो मैं एक उबर लेती हूँ एंड उससे से घर आती हूँ. Nobody comes to pick me or drop me. I say I'll take care of myself. And somewhere in the persona, your confidence level shows in your persona, shows in your behavior, shows in the conversations which you do, shows in your body language. तो आप जिसके साथ भी इंटरैक्ट कर रहे हो उसको आपके कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल की भनक भी मिलती है. And that is why the first thing is to build your confidence level out there. और ये जो मोबिलिटी रिस्ट्रिक्शन वरी के गाब में जो हमें एक स्ट्रेट जैकेट में पहना दिया जाता है, वो you know we have to be very aware of it. How much to take, how much not to take. Do you really want to somebody else to call shots of what you're doing, where you're going, or you want to take your own decision? And if you want to take your own decision, slowly. I also understand that you cannot go and fight with your people all the time, and not everybody is there who's made of the same kind of एटीट्यूड कि हमें हर चीज को कन्फ्रंट करना है. कोई प्यार से कन्फ्रंट करते हैं, कोई झगड़ा करके कन्फ्रंट करते हैं, कोई इग्नोर करके कन्फ्रंट करते हैं, कोई बात मान के कन्फ्रंट करते हैं. वी ऑल आर ट्राइंग टू कन्फ्रंट इन आवर ओन वेज. बट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज at some time you have to start taking your own calls and you have to start taking your own shots. So my sincere advice to all of you is stop taking too much of advice from people around you. Start making your own decisions. सही या गलत जो भी है अपनी डिसीजन खुद करो. Yeah. So if you think going in the park in the evening with a pocket knife makes you feel safer, please by all means do that. As I said, because हमने environment नहीं change किया, environment वही है. But that does not mean कि हमें अंदर बंद रहना है. कोविड आया, 3 महीने 4 महीने हम सब घर में बंद थे. धीरे धीरे चीजें खुलने लगी. Because we cannot always be inside the house. We find our own ways and measures to get out of the house. So same for us as women in the society. We cannot always be in the house. Going ahead to a very interesting study which I did, which came from all these questions, by the way, which were always there in my head, which I kind of found some answers to. But I saw that people around me were still struggling with these answers, especially because Unhotel company, जो मेरी travel company है, उसमें because I love to work with in the space of inclusion and I love to work with a lot of women out there. तो ये natural था कि मैंने कुछ trips बनाने शुरू कर दिए जो only women trips भी थे. Now there are a lot of people who do only women trips. My trips were more about exploring your inner self and exploring your outer self. My trips came more from a perspective of don't let people call your shots. This is your space as much as someone else's space. So I started the initiative called Reclaim My Space. And it had a metaphorical meaning as well as so much as a physical meaning. It, Reclaim My Space was all about I would travel wherever I want to travel. And believe me, we launched Reclaim My Space with a very interesting activity, which was a night travel throughout Delhi, which started at 12 at night and ended up at 5 in the morning. And there are 17 women who came on this night travel. It was a haunted night travel. So we went to the most secluded, spookiest places in Delhi, to burial grounds, to places which are known to be inhabited by ghosts and are very, very spooky. We had RJ Nitin who came with us, and we, of course, we kind of dramatized also the whole thing. We wore black, we tied up our hair, we said carry anything which you want to, which will make you feel little safe. And there were 4 cars, if I'm not mistaken, and whole night we traveled. And even now, when I meet those group of 16 women, they say, Shilpi, that day changed the way we looked at travel. I have shared this episode in so many of my workshops, which I do in space of leadership. And I still get messages saying, this was the most shocking experience which we heard. And हमने ऐसा सोचा कि अगर वो 16 औरतें कर सकती हैं तो हम क्यों नहीं कर सकते. So basically this, whenever I've shared this episode, it's helped people shed their fear to some extent and become a bit more confident. As I said, in life, for us, what is important is a bit more confident, a bit more confident, a bit more confident. Every bit will act its part. So that's how Reclaim My Space started. It was so much fun. And then I started doing these very interesting travel called Fly Like a Girl. I didn't say we're going for a paragliding trip. बहुत लोग पैराग्लाइडिंग ट्रिप करते हैं, पर मेरे लिए पैराग्लाइडिंग ट्रिप वाज अबाउट opening your heart to the sky. It was about telling people around that I will travel if I want to travel. So therefore it was called Fly Like a Girl. We went rafting on all women trip, which was called Flow Like a Girl. I have 67 6 I had, in fact, when I went for my second paragliding trip with my female travelers, I had a 68-year-old woman who came with us and who paraglided. 68-year-old woman who climbed the mountain, who jumped off the cliff and did the paragliding. And she's an amazing traveler. और उन्होंने travel, जब उन्होंने already jump कर लिया और paragliding कर ली, उसके बाद उन्होंने बोला कि उन्होंने अपने husband को बोला था कि मैं तो, because she travels a lot, so she had just told him कि मैं तो travel जा रही हूँ एक female group के साथ. She had not told him that she's going to do paragliding. Because she said अगर मैं उनको बोलती तो वो इतना परेशान और वरी होते कि उनके वरी को देख के I would have got worried. So she said, sometimes I do things, I don't have to tell everything to everyone, even if it's my husband. And that's something which I learned from her. But because I wanted to explore, I wanted to fly, I wanted to take that jump. And at 68, उन्होंने अपना एक भी दिन हमें बैग नहीं उठाने दिया, अपनी शॉपिंग नहीं कैरी करने दी, वो सब कुछ खुद करती थी. And she was an avid traveler. And she still travels. So, when you travel, you also get to meet such interesting people that it just adds on to your life experiences. So there are many, many such, travel experiences which we have with our female travelers. We've had experiences wherein this was this girl who was not married and who was twice married actually, and had very bad marriages, and she was very, very depressive, and she was actually captured in her past कि मेरी माँ ने ऐसे किया, मेरे फर्स्ट हस्बैंड ने ऐसे किया, मेरे सेकंड हस्बैंड ने ऐसे किया, मेरी लाइफ ऐसी हुई, वो वहीं पे कैप्चर हो गई थी. और जब वो एक ग्रुप में उसने ट्रैवल करा, हम सब की कहानी है. हमें लगता है कि हमारी लाइफ में सबसे बुरा हो रहा है, but everybody has something going on in their life. So when you meet people, you also get to know that everybody has a story behind them. And when you show your vulnerable self to the others also open up. तो जब वो वहां आई और उसने दूसरों की कहानी सुनी, और जब दूसरों ने बोला सुनो अब तुमने बहुत रो लिया, तुम्हारा हो गया, अच्छी खासी नौकरी कर रही हो, दिल्ली में रह रही हो, अकेले रह रही हो, मजे करो लाइफ में. From there, that girl has started doing ramp shows. She started traveling a lot. She's made so many friends. She's created a social life for herself, and she's enjoying life. For me, as a person, as a business owner of a travel company, and especially working in space of inclusion, these are the most gratifying events, most gratifying feedback which has come to me, that through travel, if I'm able to impact someone's life, I think for me, that's the most gratifying feedback. most gratifying moments for me. So reclaim my space. I feel that was true reclaim my space for her or for the 68-year-old woman who came, who wanted to jump off the cliff. But she knew if she would share it with the family, they would not let her because they would worry too much about her. But she said, I'm 68, I can make my own decisions. My family doesn't have to make decisions for me. Right? So, then reclaim my space. I started doing some research around it. So I said, okay, no, we've been hearing more and more women groups coming up. एंड हर दिन एक न्यू कंपनी आती है जो women travel कर रही है, हर जगह हम women travel के बारे में सुन रहे हैं, and I will share some data in the latter part today. So what is it that makes women travel, or what is it that actually creates barrier for women to travel? So it was very interesting. I started doing this research which was both qualitative and quantitative, and most of the time I found ये जो वरी वाला फैक्टर है ना कि लोग वरी कर रहे हैं कि मतलब 40 साल की औरतें हैं, 45 साल की औरतें, 50 साल की औरतें, बच्चे यूनिवर्सिटी में चले गए, लेकिन वो अपनी डिसीजन नहीं ले सकती, वो अपनी वरी खुद नहीं कर सकती, किसी और को करना है. I still remember there was a school teacher from DPS, a school like DPS, where she said, oh, this year was the first time when I traveled with my girlfriends. I requested my husband to please let me, and he allowed me to go, and I was so happy about it. You're teaching young children in school and you're still talking the language where you requested and your husband allowed you to go. And frankly, I don't blame the husband so much. We have to change our own narrative. We have to learn to influence people. We have to be confident and let other people know कि हम अपनी देखभाल खुद कर सकते हैं. हमें खुद अपनी स्कूटर चलानी है या हमें स्कूटर पे पीछे बैठ के चलना है, ये तो डिसीजन हमारा है. हमें गाड़ी चलानी है या हमारे लिए कोई दरवाजा खोले हमें वो ढूंढना है, तो ये डिसीजन हमारा है. I've never allowed any man to open any door for me. I might be different, and for some people it's fine. For me, it's not fine. I can open my own door. And I think every bit of this has also given confidence to my family that I can take care of myself. And because I can take care of myself, they will never say कि कौन सी फ्लाइट से आ रहे हो, कौन से जा रहे हो. उनको पता भी नहीं होता मैं कौन सी फ्लाइट ले रही हूँ. And I'm pretty okay with it. I don't want a doting husband जो इतने सवाल पूछे कि मुझे ऐसे लगे कि मेरी आजादी खत्म हो जाए. So, we kind of figured out that most of the time it was the worry factor which was not allowing them to travel. The other thing were domestic chores. What will my husband eat? What will my parents eat? What will my children eat? How will things happen? And when I actually asked the husband and the parent and the children, they said, no, we can manage. So the second realization from this research was also that many times हम खुद ही अपनी responsibilities extra ले लेते हैं, और we feel very happy that we are trapped and we cannot get out. We try and feel good कि हम दूसरों के लिए कर रहे हैं, हम अपने बच्चों के लिए कर रहे हैं, हम अपने husband के लिए कर रहे हैं. वो कह रहे हैं यार जाओ खुश रहो. We might they prefer a happier wife than a wife or a mother who's unhappy because she can't do what she wants to do. So that was again a reflective part for me also कि क्या मैं अपनी लाइफ में ऐसा कुछ कर रही हूँ जो मैं करना चाहती हूँ, और मैंने unnecessary अपने पैरों में एक बेड़ी बना के रखी हुई कि नहीं ये मेरा रोल है, ऐसे मैं नहीं कर सकती. So many a times, because these are the social narratives which you would have heard since the time you were a child, and even now. We all come from different parts of the country. Not every family has the same exposure, and the social narrative is not same in every family. Believe me, yes, I was very lucky. I had very progressive parents, but I had an equally normal environment in extended family and friend circles and this and that. But I think it was my confidence and who I was that led my parents also to have that confidence in me. Okay, she'll manage on her own. My mother never questioned. मैंने कहा मैं रात को 12 बजे फिल्म थिएटर से मूवी देख के प्रिया से वापस जा रही थी. मैंने 12 बजे रात को कॉल किया, नहीं 10 बजे रात को उनको कॉल किया, तो मुझे याद है JNU से कि माँ मैं प्रिया सिनेमा पे आई हुई हूँ. तो शी सेड अच्छा मूवी देख के जा रही हूँ. मैंने कहा नहीं माँ अभी आई हूँ देखने. But I don't think so she really worried, because she knew if I've taken a call, I've taken a decision, she believed in me. She knew that I would not do anything which which would endanger my own self. तो वो कॉन्फिडेंस कहाँ से आया? कहीं ना कहीं मेरी भी कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन रही वो कॉन्फिडेंस उनको देने में. So each one of also have to reflect how we are interacting and talking to other people. Third very critical thing which suddenly changes. So a lot of these women whom I spoke with said they know when they were in college they used to take trips and they used to go out for some outings and stuff like that, but once they got married and they had kids they stopped because they don't get time and who will take care of other people. So this whole growth from being a girl to a woman, I think it's a growth. या आगे बढ़ते हैं हम लाइफ में कि हम पीछे हट जाते हैं. So again, something which all of you have to remember that as you grow in life, things should not restrict your mobility. It should empower your mobility. So be very mindful of your relationships. Be very mindful of the words which you're saying. Be very mindful of the roles and responsibilities which you want to have and which you need to have or which you love to have, and differentiate between them. कोई होड़ नहीं है, कोई competition नहीं है. What other might say? I think there's something here. Sorry, just 1 minute. Ma'am, they say that you're confident and we must trust you, but we don't trust what other might do to you. How do we deal with this? So Tenzin, a very tricky question. These things don't happen in one go. It's a sum of little things which you start doing every day. So you start saying that, yes, I can take care of myself, or, you start learning martial arts, you start doing little things which will help them gain confidence. Show them a movie, read a book with them, have discussions, real life discussions, get them to talk to people. मैंने इन सब ये सारी चीजें करी हैं अपनी फैमिली के साथ. Not सिर्फ अपनी फैमिली के साथ, अपने फ्रेंड्स के फैमिलीज के साथ भी. I remember I had a friend, उसका हस्बैंड उसके फोन पे ट्रैकर रखता था कि वो कहाँ जा रही है, and what कि it's not safe, so I need to know where she is. From then, which was 10 years ago, to now, she lives life exactly like me, and the husband is not worried. Situation वही है, environment वही है, husband भी वही है, wife भी वही है, but चीजें change हो गई. So it does not happen in one day, but it starts happening little by little. So if that is what your goal is, it needs to start happening little by little. Yeah. And believe me, ऐसा नहीं है कि my husband did not have a challenge when I started traveling alone, and he did not have his worries and he did not have his questions. He also had. But I stood my ground, और धीरे धीरे कहीं पे कभी compromise किया, कहीं पे कभी नहीं compromise किया, करते करते got him to that point wherein he would be equally confident about me taking care of myself. So it doesn't happen in one day for sure. Yeah. So if news channels में इतने सारे news आते हैं ना, तो उनको across the world के news दिखाओ, और उनको उन औरतों का एग्जाम्पल दो जो ट्रैवल भी कर रही हैं और बहुत अच्छे से अपना काम भी कर रही हैं, बिजनेस भी कर रही हैं. विमेन ट्रैवल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के बारे में पढ़ो, पढ़ाओ, एनवायरनमेंट करो, घर में एक एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट करो. जितना ज्यादा शेयर करोगे घर में अबाउट सक्सेसफुल विमेन अचीविंग ऑसम थिंग्स, एंड नॉट एज अ फैक्ट कि भाई देखो ऐसा भी हो रहा है, ऐसा भी, इसको बाय द वे करो. I share things like, even if it's parenting, I share things on parenting with people around me because I had a certain way of parenting and I didn't want them to challenge my way. So I started introducing books, I started introducing conversations around it. So maybe we can, Shuchi, take it up sometime wherein, there can be a little workshop on influencing skills at some point of time, because all these I feel is matter of how do you influence your environment, how do you influence your stakeholders, how do you communicate with your stakeholders for them to believe in you and trust you.
Yes, certainly we can have some coaching sessions as well with the young students. That will be great.
Absolutely, because I think this is more coming from there rather than the actual problem which is there, because all of us have come from similar background and similar households, and our parents also would have had similar thoughts, but how one is able to convince and the other is not is also some bit about, you know, how are we able to influence people around us, and what kind of conversation, and who are the people whom we are meeting, who are our role models, how do we engage with them. And today's time, in through digital media, you can reach out to anybody out there. So if you need anyone to come and speak with your parents, at least I can come and talk to them. I can volunteer for that. Yeah. So I think we have 5 more minutes, 5-10 more minutes, Shuchi.
Yeah, that's right. And there might be some more questions as
Questions out there. Yeah. So what I would do is, you know, maybe come to the data point there, and you know, share certain data, and also you know, and then if they have any questions around it, you know, kind of take those, because as I said, I can go on and on for 2-3 hours. There's so many stories out there, but I'm glad that people are asking questions, and I'm sure they are reflecting a lot, and I'm also sure they must be saying कि इनके साथ शायद कुछ different रहा होगा, इनके माँ बाप थोड़े different किस्म के होंगे, and I'm reinforcing कि mostly हम सबकी families एक ही जैसी है, और एक ही environment से हम आते हैं. तो you know, you can imagine, I also came from Bihar. There was a time when I came to Delhi, उस समय लालू used to be the chief minister. In fact, राबड़ी देवी had become the chief minister. तो अपनी आइडेंटिटी भी बताने में हिचक होती थी कि मैं बिहारी हूँ. मैं 95-96 की बात कर रही हूँ, when we were at the lowest ebb at that point of time. So not only gender, which part of the country were you coming from, was also deciding who you are and how you are. You know, and gender is also a form of identity that we are kind of, you know, fighting with, and trying to say that, trying to talk about equality. So much so, your state identity also at that time was not easing things out for me. It was equally difficult. It's just kind of, you know, giving you some data as to how travel for women have increased phenomenally in last few years. You know, I'm going to read up some data, and the industry per se across the globe in last few years has increased by 230%. This is the women travel industry I'm talking about, which means things are changing. Women are reinforcing that they want to travel, and they want to travel on their own. 65, this is US, not India. 65% of women in US have vacation without their partner. So women want to travel alone, or women want to travel with their girlfriends. The girlfriend getaway market constitutes over $200 million. $200 million. And it's only increasing. I think this is good news for all of you. You have lesser battles to fight than we had to. You know, and from the industry perspective, I can tell you, because, you know, I know most of the calls which come to Unhotel, 80% of the decisions in travel are being made by women. So if you're making decision for your family, I think you can make decision for yourself. It is more in our heads, more in our mind, that we have to make decision before we take it out to the family. And then there's much more data, and when you Google out there, you'll get to see so much data which is talking about more and more women traveling, more women traveling solo, and more women traveling in women group. Of course, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of safety, these are the two biggest things that you know, bog down women. But I can also tell you, because I have been traveling extensively for last 10 years, and I have traveled enough before that as well, and I do a lot of road trips, and I see a lot of changes which have happened. And I do see that there are better loos now. There's better on the road. I feel less and less unsafe. I feel more safe on the roads. And again, as I said, this confidence has come bit by bit. Earlier, I used to do only city driving, but few years ago, I think 4 years ago, I started doing intercity driving. छोटे छोटे करने लगी. मैं दिल्ली से जयपुर जाने लगी, which was not very far. And now I go up to the most remotest part of the hills. I drive. And every bit of highway driving, believe me, has made me more confident, not only as a driver, but also as an individual. So it's growing every day. I mean, 2 years ago, I went for my mentoring trip to Dublin, And after 5 years of mentoring program, I was all on my own for next 8 to 9 days. And that also was a huge experience. You know, every day I would pick up my bag and just get out somewhere. कोई प्लान नहीं था आज कहाँ जाऊंगी, क्या घूमूंगी, क्या देखूंगी, और हर दिन एक नया एक्सपीरियंस था. And I think I was 45 then. And I think at 45 also I learned so many things by that solo travel which I did in Europe after my mentoring program for 5 days. And I went to cities which I had gone earlier, but traveling solo completely on your own, managing your own finances, planning your own day, every little thing made me little more mature, little more confident. I did things which I wanted to do. I didn't have to do anything which I didn't want to. मुझे पार्क में 4 घंटे बैठना है, मुझे कैफे में 2 घंटे बैठना है, मुझे डांस करना है सड़क पे या कुछ भी करना है, does not matter. So we've done all kind of things. One of my women travel things in Landor, you know, it was started raining and we were with our umbrella. We just started singing a rain song and started dancing on the road. You know, we would not have done it if we would have been with a family. So I also feel that when you travel with other women, when you travel solo, you are truly what you are. So if you want to explore things in life, if you want to be yourself, I think traveling does play a very, very big role. And things will have to change. Believe me, with so much of business impact on women traveling, infrastructure and safety is also going to change. Because only countries which are safer will find more travel and tourism traffic happening. And travel and tourism, agar aap corona ko hata do, covid ko hata do, so was one of the fastest growing industry across the globe, and it will be post covid as well. And we know that everything is ruled by money. Yeah, तो यहाँ भी पैसा बोलेगा, और जब women travel इतना ज़्यादा बढ़ रहा है, तो वो safety और infrastructure भी improve होंगे. So I would like to close by a simple quote that I love, which is, good women travel to heaven, bad women travel everywhere. So you have to decide, you want to be a good woman, travel to heaven, or you want to be a bad woman and travel everywhere. So we can open the house for more question and answers if they still have any.
Thank you so much, Shilpi, for such a wonderful interactive session and sharing your experience, such inspirational experiences. So yes, students have already asked many questions, and if you have any, you can raise your hand and ask. But meanwhile, I would like Latika, would you like to unmute yourself and ask question? Latika, you had a question, or should I read it out? Okay, so I'll read it out for Latika. So she says, ma'am, you said that there is not only women who face travel problem, men also face vulnerability sometime. But how? Can you give some example which men have to face problems in travel?
Absolutely. So I remember this friend of mine who had a homestay, and he had a woman who came with her husband to stay in the homestay, and she was trying to act smart with him, and she was trying to at first she tried to influence him. When he did not pay heed to her, she tried to enforce herself upon him, and then later said that he was at fault. So and it happened with a very, very close friend. So I know that it's not the other way around. That's just one of the things. There've been men who've been robbed, there've been men who've been killed, there've been couple, not just men but couple traveling. There've been men from LGBTQ community who've been either denied hotels once the hotel owner got to know that they are from the community. So there are many examples out there. Young boys when traveling, and more from the safety perspective as well. Yeah. Even my 16-year-old last year, I remember, he used to cycle down from my house to his friend's house, and Gurgaon is not one of the safest places, but I didn't want him to be, cocooned in the house wherein the mother is dropping and picking up the child. At 16, we were like, almost ready to travel intercity all alone. But one day when I was following him, I just found that, it was dark, it was winters, and young boys of around 2022 drinking heavily uh, in their SUV. It was absolutely dark, and they started teasing him. It was just coincident that, I was behind him in my car. But when you're in a drunk state, you don't see whether it's a woman or a man, it's a girl or a boy. There's no gender discrimination there. So they also face a lot of challenges out there. And if you do Google up, you'll find many such examples.
That's absolutely true. So we have one last question from Anjali. Anjali, would you like to unmute yourself and ask the question before we wrap up
Yes,
our
ma'am.
session?
Thank you so much, Shilpi ma'am, for sharing your experiences. My question to you is this whole idea of reclaiming spaces, cities for women, which has been visible in so many movements for ensuring safe spaces for all gender communities. How do you see such protests and movements led by all sections of society in terms of raising voices, ensuring safety? Do you see the environment changing after that? Thank you.
Yes, I have personally seen the environment changing. I won't say it's a perfect environment, but I've seen more sensitized hotel staff. I have seen. I typically don't stay in 5 stars. Love to stay in boutique hotels. I love to stay in homestays. I promote local and sustainable travel, which means creating more business opportunities for local people out there. And I have seen people taking care of, prepping up their staff on that. Even on the roads, I stop by on the dhabas, on the petrol pumps, and I see that there is definitely a difference in the way people come across, for sure. 100%. And largely my travel has been in North India, and largely it has been on the roads from Gurgaon to either Himachal or Uttaranchal or Jaipur or Punjab. So, isse zyada north ab kuch nahi ho sakta. So if it's happening in north, I think south and west, any which ways, is much better than in terms of safety perspective, is what we gather, at least we gauge, because everything is also media led and data led. But it has definitely changed. People are more aware, they're also a little scared, and also I think women are more confident. And as I said, every time when I exude my confidence, it has a psychological impact on the person I'm talking to. And that's why I'm saying, girls, there's no second thing to confidence. Stand in front of the mirror and just practice confidence.
Absolutely. So we had a wonderful session. I'm really happy to see girls engaging into different kind of question, answer, and inquisitiveness was there a lot there. And I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Shilpi ma'am for this informative session for students and really talking about travel. Generally, we do not talk about travel and spaces when we discuss things on gender, and talking about how confidence is important, and how gender should not be a barrier to travel. So as we bring this session to an end, a heartfelt thanks to you, Shilpi, and it was really nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. And students, you kindly remain here for the next session. Our next speaker is here.
Great. Thank you so much, Shuchi. And thanks a ton, girls, for listening out to me. Just to let you know, right now I'm stepping out to meet 2 of my girlfriends. We are part of the social bubble. So I'm going to have a good time, as my husband and my son, they will enjoy the home and take care of the house.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.